Welcome back to Bell Rock. If you'll follow me. I'd like you to meet Thomas Call. Here lies the body of Thomas Call, age 79 years, deceased in May 1676. Memento te esse mortalem. Thomas Call was a tile maker and a baker. He and his wife Bennett and their 3 children emigrated to Massachusetts in 1636 from the town of Faversham in the county of Kent. In 1645, Thomas Call was granted a license to sell bread, beer, and other victuals to travelers, making him our first licensed seller of booze. This was 4 years before Malden was officially established as a town, but the license was specific for the mystic side of Charlestown, which is what is now called Malden, so it counts. In 1646, Bennett Call passes away. She does not have a surviving gravestone or marker. However, we know that the Call family lived on this side of the Mystic River, and we know that the common burying ground at Sandy Bank predates the establishment of Malden in 1649. We also know that there is a perfect person-sized gap between Thomas Call and Thomas Call Jr. That doesn't count as proof, but it's worth mentioning. Thomas Call passes away in 1676 at the age of 79. Because headstones were rare in Massachusetts until the mid-1670s, it is quite rare to have a surviving headstone today for someone from England who was born in the 1500s. Bell Rock Cemetery has 2. Speaking of the headstone, Thomas Call's headstone is attributed to the Old Stonecutter. The Old Stonecutter is an unidentified artisan who is identified that way in only a couple surviving records. The Old Stonecutter is often credited with introducing symbols and images that were copied by carvers for the next 100 years, including the famous Joseph Lamson. The Thomas Call headstone is one of the earliest examples of the use of emblems such as the hourglass, the crossbones, shovel, coffin, and pick. Alan Ludwig, in his seminal text Graven Images, says that this headstone may well be the first use of architectural ornament in New England. The Thomas Call headstone is also unique because it does not feature a death's head skull with wings attached. The wings are above. The Thomas Call headstone is also remarkable for the inclusion of the phrase memento te esse mortalem. Over the next 100 years, the shorter phrase more commonly used is memento mori. Memento mori meaning remember you die, as opposed to memento te esse mortalem, which means remember you are mortal. See you tomorrow.